Hey, what's up y'all? It's Stacy and I'm in my kitchen today because I want to show you how I have been making my fresh chicken meat and my bone broth. Because I don't know if some of you have seen some of my posts that I've been drinking more bone broth. I've been trying to heal my gut. I'm in a process of working with my friend Katrina to really help with the inflammation that I have going in my body right now, going on with my body, and it's been kind of an intense year for me. So I want to share some tips with you how you can benefit from using bone broth in your everyday diet. So for those of you that know, I love anything health and beauty related because I'm an esthetician, so I love something that helps the skin. I love makeup. I'm a health and fitness coach, so I just share all the tips that I can, right? Like I'm all about I'm actually really passionate about helping women feel beautiful from every angle. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's why I love doing what I do. So thanks for jumping on, you guys. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Jacqueline, Gail, Vanessa. I love you guys. So I'm going to try to be as quick as possible, but I want to show you how I've been doing this whole, let's get it done fast. Let's have it be as healthy as possible, and let's get some bone broth in my diet. And so the kids actually had a cold earlier this week, and I had them have chicken soup with the homemade bone broth, and they healed up in like a day. So I didn't heal up as quickly, but they did. So for those of you that don't know, I had some surgeries last year where I was on antibiotics like for months. So the elective surgery that I had did not go well. I was very, very sick, and so I'm noticing, and maybe some of you have been noticing this with yourself if you've been on antibiotics, that I'm not bouncing back as quickly. So I finally am like, okay, done. Like I need to heal. I need to figure out what's going on with my body. I need to figure out what foods are hurting me and what foods are healing me. And so that's kind of how I've discovered through, just trying things. That's how I've been kind of hooked on this bone broth thing. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I bought an organic chicken from Trader Joe's, and I do buy organic because I think that the bones of that bird are going to be better, or that animal are going to be better. So some different choices with your broth that you can do. You could use, like after Thanksgiving, you could save your turkey carcass and make some broth from that. Oxtail broth is amazing. It's like a creepy little round bone with some meat on it, but guys, the broth is so good. My friend Paige is a genius, and so she told me about that. Hey guys, thanks for jumping on. Yes, I'm on a really good probiotic right now, actually. Thanks, Kathleen. I can post the picture below, too, in case you guys want to know what it is. Anyway, those are some ideas. And if you don't want to cook the chicken, because I'm going to show you guys how I cook the meat and then I use the bones from it, you can go to Whole Foods or a local butcher. Make sure you're getting quality bones, but like the creepy little like neck bones, so gross. The feet, I mean, those are the good things to use when you are making a broth. So just prepare to be creeped out, because I do not like touching bones. I think it's the most disgusting thing in the entire world, but I know all the benefits, and so right when you know more, you do better. The more you know, the better you do. And so when you educate yourself, it's a lot easier to say no to things. Like, gosh, for me, sugar has been destroying me. Like if I try to have sugar, I feel like crud the next day. And so it's just kind of that whole process of discovering what makes you feel good and what doesn't, and it becomes very not worth it when you start to feel like crap from eating something. So thanks guys for jumping on. So here's what I've done. I have put some seasoning on my cute little bird that I got at Trader Joe's, and I don't even want to show you because it is really gross to me, but I just did like paprika and garlic salt, garlic powder. I mean, you could just Google whatever recipe, whatever spices you like to use on your bird. So I rubbed it in to its skin, and I am going to fill my crock pot and cover the bird with water. Okay, and then I am adding in just some really roughly chopped, I have fresh parsley, which is kind of random. Oops, I just dropped a carrot. Carrots, onions, celery, that's it. I'm just going to dump everything in, okay? And I'm going to cook this puppy. So I'm going to cover it with water, cover everything. You could maybe do a bay leaf in there as well, or some whole garlic cloves, which maybe I'll grab and put some in. But I'm going to cover it and cook it for about 4 hours. You just have to make sure that you know that the meat's done, obviously. We don't want to eat like pink chicken meat. So get a thermometer, make sure the juices are running clear. I don't want anyone dying on me because I'm again, super creeped out by eating meat off of a bone. So I don't know if I'm alone here. If I'm not alone, give me like some hearts or something, because it's a little bit weird to me. I used to watch my mom do it, and I'm like, Mom, your cream of mushroom on that rabbit carcass is not going in my body. So anyways, here I am getting all granola up in here, following after my mom's footsteps. So I'm going to cook this guy for, like I said, 4 hours. We're going to have him for dinner. We're going to take all the meat off. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to take off any skin, take out some of the, most of the veggies that I can, and just leave the carcass in the crock pot. And then I immediately refill it with water, and I add the same stuff. I'll do my parsley, my onion, my carrot, and my celery. And I will roast this and make the broth. I'll let it simmer for, so I cook this on high for 4 hours, but it depends on how hot your crock pot gets. And then I also will, thanks Devin, I'm glad I'm not alone. I will cook the broth on low for 24 to 72 hours. I usually do about 48 hours just because I either need to put the crock pot in my garage because the broth starts smelling at my house and I don't really like it. So you can put it in your garage if you want to just have it down there and write a note so you remember, and I might do that in time because I don't really like my house to smell like broth, even though it's not terrible. So that is what I do, because when you're simmering the bones in the water, it's going to get out all the minerals, all the collagen, all of the nutrients from the bones, and that is what's going to go into the broth, and that's what's going to go into your body. So here are some benefits, you guys, of why you would want to add bone broth into your diet. Now, I'm no expert. I'm not a nutritionist. You can Google whatever you want to Google, because that's exactly what I do. Like I said, my friend Katrina, that I'll be sharing more about because I'm still in the process of working with her, she has really helped me to understand how I can get rid of the bad microbes in my gut and produce, let the healthy microbes grow so I have more of them, because I'm gluten-free. I don't even know if I'm celiac, because sometimes I feel like I am. I just have a lot of reactions to food. So leaky gut, candida yeast, whatever you want to call it, who knows what I have, but all I know is that if I can really coat and soothe my intestinal lining, that's going to help any type of food. I can get more nutritional value from my food, and it's just going to help me feel better, because gosh, the percentage is so high of the disease and the sicknesses and the illness that comes from our gut. Like, if it's not healthy, we are prone to get a lot more sick. So I'm going to tell you guys, collagen. Okay, so collagen is something that keeps your skin, your hair, and your nails really healthy. And actually, a couple of the girls in our challenge group, we do private online accountability groups, and I'm sure most of you have joined me in those, and some of the girls were saying that even after they've been adding this supplement to their Shakeology or their diet, and after like a week or two, that they don't have the joint pain that they had before. So guys, collagen's really good at coating the joints and helping it. And then also, guys, it's kind of, a lot of people say it's magical for if you do have leaky gut syndrome or something like that, but I just really like it because sometimes I think it's like Botox, because collagen is what we lose as we age in our skin, and it's the plumping agent in our skin. And so listen, I will drink it every day just because of that. All right, so you can, once you have your yummy homemade broth, you can actually add, this is Great Lakes. It's a really good brand. It's pasture raised collagen, and you can get it on Amazon. So you can use 2 tablespoons is kind of the serving, and it says twice a day. So like this morning I was driving the kids to school, and I had my hot lemon water for my first thing to kind of detox and alkalize my body, pH balance my body as I'm driving them to school. I do that before I have coffee or anything. So I put 1 tablespoon in that hot water, and you couldn't even taste it. Now, if I do 2 tablespoons in my lemon water, I can kind of taste it. It's a little bit strong, even though it doesn't have a taste. You can feel it. It's like a texture thing. So I will add this to my bone broth, and that just ups it even more. So it doesn't have a flavor, Melissa. So you can drink this or put it into your smoothie or whatever you want to do before or after a meal or with your meal, and that's gonna, again, help coat the intestinal lining, so when you're trying to digest food, it helps a lot. But I forgot to show you guys one more thing. Hold on one sec. So I did buy, okay, so you can buy bone broth. So if you really are creeped out about the bones, you can buy it, but guys, it does not taste nearly as good. So I got this at Whole Foods. You can get it at Fred Meyer. I've seen it a lot of places. So I will, just for like time and convenience sake, because I'm not always able to make my own bone broth, then I will use this and mix it with my homemade so it tastes a lot better. And I just have a cup full once a day, but I think twice a day would probably be better for me. But you can use a lot of other things to help your gut. I'm just simply going over the bone broth. So you can also add your collagen to the bone broth and have it be the double duty. So yeah, guys, that's it. I just wanted to share what I've been doing and how I make it. And this meat's going to be really delicious. You just have to be careful that you don't dry it out in the crock pot because it's really easy to do. And cheers to healthier guts, because we need to live long and be healthy and make sure that we're getting the most out of what we're trying to do already. We're already trying to live healthier lives, so why not make sure that we're taking care of our thyroids and our adrenal glands, and we're getting enough sleep and we're getting enough water, because I'm not perfect, but I definitely try. And so I think that when you, like I said, you know better, you do better. So thanks guys for jumping on. If you have any questions, I will answer them once I log off. And love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.